5 seconds to go. Start. Namaskar. Wishing you all a very happy 7th International Yoga Day. Today, when the whole world is battling the corona pandemic, yogas remained a ray of hope. Even though no major public events have been organized in countries around the world and in India for almost 2 years, the enthusiasm for Yoga Day has not diminished a bit. Despite Corona, the theme of this year's Yoga Day, Yoga for Wellness, has intensified the enthusiasm for yoga among crores of people. I pray that every country, society, and individual stays healthy, and let us all come together to become each other's strength. Friends, our sages had termed yogas, that is, remaining steadfast in every situation. They had made restraint a parameter of yoga, being resolute in happiness and sorrow. Today, yoga has proved it in this global tragedy. In these 1.5 years, so many countries, including India, have faced a huge crisis. Friends, Yoga Day is not the age old cultural festival for most of the countries of the world. People could easily forget and ignore it in this difficult time. But on the contrary, the enthusiasm and love for yoga has increased among the people. In the last 1.5 years, there have been lakhs of new yoga seekers in every part of the world. Everyone is trying to implement the first synonym of yoga, which is said to be restraint and discipline in their life. Friends, when the invisible virus of corona hit the world, no country was prepared for it from the point of capabilities, resources, or mental toughness. We have seen that yoga became a great medium of self confidence in the face of adversity. Yoga helped people to muster confidence to fight this disease. When I talk to frontline warriors and doctors, they tell me that they also made yoga their protective shield in the fight against corona. Doctors also made themselves strong with yoga and also used it to help their patients recover quickly. Today, one finds so many stories from hospitals where doctors and nurses are teaching yoga to patients and patients sharing their experiences. The experts of the world are also stressing the importance of breathing exercises like pranayama and anulom vilom for strengthening our respiratory system. Friends, the great Tamil saint Thiruvallur had said, that is, if there is a disease, diagnose it, go to its root, find out what is the cause of the disease, and then ensure its treatment. Yoga shows this way. Today, medical science also lays equal emphasis on healing, and yoga is beneficial in the healing process. I am satisfied that today experts from all over the world are conducting various types of scientific research on this aspect of yoga. Many studies are being done on the benefits of yoga to our body, on the positive effects it has on our immunity. Nowadays, we see that in many schools, children are being taught yoga pranayam for 10 to 15 minutes before the start of the online classes. It is also preparing the children physically to fight against corona. Friends, the sages of India have taught us, that is, by doing yoga, we get good health, strengthened, a long, happy life. For us, Health is the greatest fortune, and good health is the means of all success. Whenever the sages of India have spoken about health, it is not only physical health. That is why there is so much emphasis on mental health in yoga along with physical health. When we do pranayama, meditate, and perform other yogic activities, we experience our inner consciousness. Through yoga, we experience our inner strength, which is so strong that no problem of the world, no negativity can shatter us. Yoga shows us the path from stress to strength and from negativity to creativity. Yoga takes us from depression to ecstasy and from ecstasy to blessing. Friends, yoga tells us that so many problems might be out there, but we have infinite solutions within ourselves. We are the biggest source of energy in our universe. We do not realize this energy because of the many divisions that exist. At times, the lives of people exist in silos. These divisions reflect in the overall personality as well. The shift from silos to union is yoga, a proven way to experience a realization of oneness is yoga. I am reminded of the words of the great Gurudev Tagore, who said, and I quote, "The meaning of ourself is not to be found in its separateness from God and others, but in the ceaseless realization of yoga of union." The mantra of which India has followed since ages is now finding global acceptance. We all are praying for each other's well being. If there are threats to humanity, yoga often gives us a way of holistic health. Yoga also gives us a happier way of life. I am sure yoga will continue playing its preventive as well as positive role in health care of masses. Friends, when India proposed the International Day of Yoga in the United Nations, the spirit behind it was to make this yoga science accessible to the entire world. Today, India has taken another important step in this direction along with the United Nations and WHO. Now, the world is going to get the power of the M Yoga app. In this app, many videos of yoga training will be available in different languages of the world based on the common yoga protocol. It is also a great example of the fusion of modern technology and ancient science. I am sure the M Yoga app will play a big role in expanding yoga across the globe and making the efforts of One World, One Health a success. Friends, it is said in the Gita that is, yoga is liberation from suffering. We have to carry forward this journey of humanity, which is yoga, by taking everyone along. No matter what the place, situation, age, yoga definitely has some solution for everyone. Today, the number of people who are curious about yoga is increasing very much in the world. The number of yoga establishments in the country and abroad is also increasing. In such a situation, it is necessary that the basic philosophy of yoga should reach every person while keeping intact its foundation and core. And this work should be done by the people associated with yoga, the masters of yoga, and yoga preachers together. We ourselves have to take the pledge of yoga, and we have to connect our loved ones also with this resolution. This mantra of yoga to cooperation will show us the way to a new future and will empower humanity. I wish you and the entire human race the very best on International Yoga Day. Many thanks. Stop.